like to welcome Voices of Integrity, and we're going through the addiction to anger. And you went ahead and chose on the pain quadrant test, things being out of control. So that would be the driver personality. And so the driver, when things get out of control, they get angry. And often what happens is they will, throw up on everybody else. They feel better, but, and they get what they want, or they think they get what they want, but they really don't, because then they have to just keep resorting, just like addiction to drugs or alcohol or pornography or, shopping or eating or any addiction. Like what we do is we get that first high, and then we just go ahead and want the second high, the third high, and we have to keep having something more. So we get more and more as drivers. We just get more and more, aggressive. We get in people's face, and then they say, a whole bunch of things. And so the driver, how do you stop that cycle? Making sure that we're in control. And so often we're angry because people don't listen to us. We tell people what's going to happen in the future, and then they don't listen to us. And then we feel that we have to clean up other people's messes all the time. Understanding that our feelings are not necessarily the truth. They are something, but do we have to clean up other people's messes, or are we a part of the problem because we are cleaning up other people's messes? When you can help somebody, it doesn't mean we should help them. And often when we're helping them, we're actually hurting them. But I'm 59 years old, and I still don't understand when should I help somebody and when shouldn't I help somebody. And what I'm thinking of helping them, might not be helping them. It might be, hurting them. Tim, your thoughts on addiction to anger through the eyes of the driver personality?
So I think that oftentimes when things get out of control, us as drivers, we try to, as you were saying, take control. And oftentimes when you take so much control over people's, not over their lives, but their actions, they start to blame you, and they don't take any type of responsibility. And so they're overlooking, like, oh, well, I did it your way, so therefore you're the one that messed it up for me. And so learning that difference between helping people and hurting people is sometimes when you're helping people, you're hurting them more because you're doing everything for them, so they're not learning on their own.
Right. And if you're a driver and you're like, but that's not me, I don't do those things. I don't really help people out. That's my significant other that's always bailing people out. Well, go to the amiable one, and you'll see some interesting things there. So what's interesting is the driver hates when things are out of control, but actually they control tasks better than probably any other personality. They're machines at getting things done. The amiable is best at controlling people, bar none. And they're so good at it, nobody even knows they're controlling anybody. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. But the thing about the amiable is when the amiable controls people, they don't know, and the person doesn't know. And when it blows up, then they blame somebody else. They don't take ownership of it. It's the weirdest thing. And that's where anger and addiction to it, understanding, having an out-of-body experience to be able to look at ourselves and say, I'm angry and I'm responding this way. We help raise funds and awareness for Brown Center for Autism in Nashville area. And she said, in human behavioral and psychology, if we're responding to the same, somebody has a bad behavior around us. if we're responding the same way 3 times or more, we become a part of the problem. So each of the 4 personalities will tend to go ahead and respond the same way. You know, they will, and so they'll respond the same way. And so we become a part of the problem. So, like, in a way, this isn't brain surgery or rocket science. In another way, you know, it is brain surgery and rocket science. So look at the other videos and study and become self-aware of yourself, but then also, you know, other people as well. And hopefully this has been helpful.